Hey everyone, Max Tech here, and today we're taking a deep dive into Apple's newest model, the iPhone Air. This isn't your usual iPhone upgrade. Apple is making bold moves with slimmer form, titanium build, pro-level display, and chip, but with a few thoughtful compromises. The real question is the iPhone Air worth it? Let's find out. We'll walk through design and build, display and user experience, performance and battery, camera system, software and ecosystem, and finish with who should buy and who might hold off. Let's get going. First up, design. The iPhone Air is Apple's thinnest iPhone ever, measuring just around 5.6 millimeters in thickness and weighing around about 165 grams. It features a polished titanium frame, which is grade 5, and a new plateau camera bar design to house the components while keeping the rest of the body ultra thin. In hand, it feels remarkably light and premium. If you use previous iPhones, you'll notice how different the feel is. Some trade-offs exist, more on that later. But if form factor matters a lot to you, the Air stands out. Next, the display and interface. The iPhone Air sports a 6.5-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display with a resolution of 2736 by 1260 at 460 ppi. It supports ProMotion with a refresh rate up to 120 Hz and an always-on display mode, which is becoming a standard expectation. In daily use, you'll notice smoother scrolling, faster animations, and the display holds up well in daylight. The slightly larger size also gives more screen real estate compared to compact models. That said, it might feel large for users accustomed to smaller phones. If you've been using a 60 Hz, the jump to 120 Hz is really meaningful. Everything feels more responsive. Under the hood, the iPhone Air is powered by Apple's A19 Pro chip. Yes, the same naming as the Pro line, though it's slightly trimmed configuration compared to the top Pro models. This means you get flagship-level performance, apps launch instantly, multitasking is seamless, and the phone is future-proof in many respects. On paper, it's high-end. Battery life is a mixed story, because the body is so thin that it imposes constraints on battery size and thermal cooling. Reviewers found that battery life is solid for mainstream use, but if you're a heavy gamer or always pushing maximum workloads, you may see some compromise. In short, for everyday use, the performance is fantastic, but heavy usage power users might want to check benchmarks or consider the Pro models. Let's talk cameras. The iPhone Air features a rear 48 megapixel main fusion camera. The front camera is improved too, for selfies, video calls, with features like center stage. In real-world use, image quality is excellent. Dynamic range, color accuracy, and computational photography all benefit from the chip and system tuning. But unlike the Pro models, you don't get the full array of lenses, telephoto, ultra-wide, or advanced cooling for extensive camera work. Reviewers point this out as a compromise. The camera is very capable, but not quite at the absolute top tier of mobile photography. So, if camera versatility, especially long-range zoom, is your priority, you might look elsewhere. But if you want excellent main camera performance in a thin package, the iPhone Air does impress. From a software and ecosystem perspective, the iPhone Air runs iOS 26 or the latest version at launch and offers full access to Apple's ecosystem. FaceTime, iMessage, seamless integration with Mac, iPad, Watch, etc. The tighter integration with Apple services is a strength for anyone already in the ecosystem. Apple is also bringing more on-device intelligence, AI/ML, through the chip enhancements, which further solidifies the user experience. One thing to note, because the device is so thin, some hardware trade-offs exist in areas like speaker configuration, cooling, battery size, so the software experience is excellent, but hardware constraints may manifest under more extreme usage. Overall, if you're part of the Apple ecosystem, the iPhone Air offers very strong value there. So who should buy the iPhone Air? If you're upgrading from an older phone, say an iPhone 12, 13, or even 14, and want a sleek, near flagship device with great performance and display, the iPhone Air is a strong option. If you care a lot about design, thinness, and premium feel, the Air delivers a unique package. On the other hand, if you already own a recent high-end iPhone, like a Pro model from last year, or you used your phone heavily for long camera sessions, gaming, tasks, pushing battery, and cooling, you might benefit more from a Pro model. Final verdict. The iPhone Air is a bold move. It offers many flagship features in a remarkably thin and light design. For many users, it hits the sweet spot of premium iPhone experience without going full Pro. It may not check every box of the highest tier models, but it doesn't have to. If you value form factor plus performance plus ecosystem, the iPhone Air is a very compelling choice. Thanks for watching / reviewing along with me. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And you can also drop your questions in the comments. I'll catch you up in the next one. Oh, and also guys, yeah, check out my iPhone 17 video. And yeah, sorry I was stuttering a lot today. My throat was kind of sore. And my voice is kind of weird today. I don't know why. But yeah, check out my other videos. And subscribe. You can drop your questions in the comments. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.